What's up guys, Not Super Mario here and welcome back to yet another podcast thingy that we've done like a week ago, I don't really remember. And once again, the biggest and the bestest guest is here, Matits Valentin from Matits Valentin's channel. Hello!
I just woke up. Hi.
Yeah, hi. So today we are here to do a list of the best movies of 2020, at least in our opinion. As we said in the previous podcast, we said that the film industry is fucked, and until March we had theaters open. From then, nothing was open. No new movie came out in the theater. All the movies that we've seen are on streaming or VOD. So we've decided, you know what? We're gonna share our best movies. There's no particular order to this movie, so there's no number one or number five. We have 5 movies each. I think we don't have any movies that are gonna be duplicated, if I'm correct. But if they are, who really cares? So without further ado, Matits, tell us which is your your first movie that you're gonna say it's the best one or is on your list.
I'm gonna go with the most recent one. I'm gonna say Palm Springs. Very entertaining, just a fun, raunchy comedy. I went into this one without knowing anything about the plot. Didn't see any trailers or anything. I just know who was in it. It has Andy Samberg and Christian Melody. What's her name? Something like that. The mom from How I Met Your Mother. I really enjoyed this movie. It was so much fun. It's very brisk. It's 1 hour and a half. It's so just endlessly entertaining. It has some really cool characters, very good performances, and it also has a lot of heart. More than you would expect more than you would expect from a movie like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed Palm Springs, and it's as for now one of my favorite movies so far this year.
Yeah, I haven't seen Palm Springs yet. I know it has J.K. Simmons in it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. And I have a little bit of idea what the plot is because I read it on IMDb. So I kind of know what it is about, but I'm still looking forward to it.
Yep.
My first movie on my list is The Gentleman. I've seen this movie in the theater. What did you know? Oh my god.
Yeah, me too.
You cannot believe it. Yeah, this is the movie that came out in January, if I believe.
Yeah.
I think. It's directed by one and only Guy Ritchie. It has a big cast. I mean, Charlie Hunnam, Colin Farrell, Matthew McConaughey, Hugh Grant, and it's pretty much what you can expect from a Guy Ritchie movie. If you watched like Snatch, I think it's called. It is very British, very quick paced. I love the dark humor, and it's really well made. It is funny, it is action packed. You've got a lot of dialogue that works beautifully, because a lot of movies that try to do a lot of dialogue most of the times don't work because they're trying to replicate what Tarantino does.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, it doesn't work, except if it is Tarantino, or in this case, Guy Ritchie. I wish that we would get more Guy Ritchie movies like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It is, in my opinion, one of the best so far, because we haven't got a lot of movies. So yeah, The Gentleman. What's yours next? What's your next movie?
Yeah, I just want to say I really enjoyed The Gentleman also. My next my next my next one of my favorite films. Shut up.
Shut up, microwave, or whatever that was.
It's a car lock.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I said microwave.
Yeah, because it used to be that sound.
Moving on, what's your second movie?
Okay, now Mario, listen. I'm
listening.
I'm a huge fan of action movies. You know that.
I know.
And if you want to watch an action movie that I did, visit my second channel, Studio V Productions.
Yeah, the link in description.
Yeah. Watch my action movie, feature-length Lethal Point.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know. I'm tired. I watched my feature-length action movie called Lethal Point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so yeah, my next pick is Extraction. I'm a huge fan of action movies, like I said, and this one was super badass. I really like Chris Hemsworth in this, and I just think it's just a very dope action movie that I endlessly enjoyed. It's so entertaining, and it has some of the best like shootout action sequences I've seen in a really long time. So just if
Yep.
you haven't already, just watch Extraction. It will blow your
Yeah, and
mind.
very rewatchable.
Yeah.
If you like Chris Hemsworth, you're gonna like this movie. It doesn't have a lot of the story.
Eh.
It's very action based. I don't mind if there's no story,
Yeah.
but I love the action. It's really well made. It was directed by a stuntman, Sam
Hargrave.
Hargrave. So you can expect a lot of great action, very well made, a lot of one shots, which is cool in action movies. Yeah, I enjoyed Extraction
And
quite a
also,
bit.
you can watch my movie reaction on my channel for that.
Yeah, you can. I'm not gonna put a link in the description for that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm just gonna self-promote through this entire video.
Well, you have to do what you have to do.
Yep.
So my next movie is another Netflix original movie. I think it is on Netflix. I don't know if it's original Netflix movie. It's a Spanish movie, and in my opinion, the best movie so far in 2020, El Joyo / The Platform. It's so freaking good. It has one of the most simple ideas I've seen in the movies recently. It's one place, very it's horror-y, it has thriller elements, it has drama, it has everything about it. It has a very, very good story. Yes, I know a lot of people are not gonna like the ending. I did. So I don't care what people who hate the ending think about that. But yes, El Joyo is something that I didn't expect that the movie is gonna be, because I haven't seen any of the trailers. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch Netflix today, and it was El Joyo on it, and I was like, I'm gonna see that, and I was blown away by it. It is so freaking good.
Good for you. My next mention. Let's talk about The Way Back. Look, It's not like this is. I wouldn't say this movie is flawless. I thought that it will be a little better than it actually was, in my opinion. But we are where we are in 2020, so I'm gonna talk about The Way Back in my picks for the best movies of the year so far. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed just the film overall. I think that Ben Affleck gives a really good performance, probably career best for him. Wouldn't you say so?
I would say Gone Girl, but okay.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck me then. But yeah, The Way Back, really a really well made movie, well directed, and has a very powerful story, and it is very emotional, and it's well made. So yeah, that's my pick here.
And I would say it is very brave of him to play kinda himself in this movie, because recently he went through a lot, and now he's
basketball playing.
Yeah, he's now improved man with a very nice woman by himself. So that's nice, and I'm very happy for him. But yeah, I think I think that The Way Back it was a nice, refreshing thing to see from Ben Affleck, to not just be in a movie that he doesn't want to be in, and he's just contracted to be in a movie.
Like Justice League.
I just feel that he is back, and I love that, because I love Ben Affleck. Next movie on my list is Invisible Man. Another movie that I've seen in the theater, because theaters were still open, and I love this movie. I think Elizabeth Moss gives us one of the best performances of 2020 so far, but it's hard to say when you've got only 20 movies in 2020. But I think the premise of this movie, even though can we say it's a remake of a classic from I don't know.
It's
from 1960s. I don't know.
I think
and
it's
I was
30s,
scared.
1930s.
Probably, the black and white 30s, 40s. And the premise of the original movie is kind of far-fetched, and I was very afraid what this is gonna be because I didn't want a supernatural element to it. But when I heard Lee Wanell is directing the movie, he made Upgrade, one of the best action movies in recent years. So good. Watch that as well. And when I saw the movie, I was blown away by it. Everything, and it was made for what, 7 million or something like that. And it's crazy what they achieved visually, what they achieved in camera work, what they achieved with Elizabeth Moss and all the optic stuff that it was in the movie. And I like the way they interpreted the invisible stuff, because that was the aspect of the movie that I was really afraid how are they gonna portray it. But I really loved what they did.
Yeah, I love it too.
Wow. Okay.
I'm agreeing with you. Be happy.
Yeah, that's nice. But I was expecting like a very professional, profound opinion on it, and you're like, yeah, I love it too.
Yeah.
It's
good.
Moving on. What's your next movie? Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, my next two picks are my picks for very underrated movies of the year.
Okay.
Escape from Pretoria. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm clapping for the choice you made.
Yeah, I thought I was expecting much less than I got from this movie. It has Daniel Radcliffe in it. I think that he was good. I really liked how tense, how suspenseful this movie was. I didn't expect it to be this well pulled off when it comes to suspense. So I really enjoyed it. It just the last like 30 minutes of the movie, I think it's very just on, you are on the edge of your seat, and if you haven't watched it yet, just go and watch it. Escape from Pretoria is the name of the movie.
And I never thought that getting some keys are gonna get me so tense.
Yeah.
And by the way, the wig that Daniel Radcliffe is having on his head is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It is just the best thing of that movie.
Yeah.
But if we are talking about Daniel Radcliffe, I have another Daniel Radcliffe movie on my list.
Yay!
Guns Akimbo.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Guns freaking Akimbo. If you love crazy, visually extreme looking movie, you're gonna love this. It is about this guy who is a loner and works in some tech company, and he likes to troll people on the internet. And then one day he decides to troll a website that has like live action killing thingy on it, and people are watching. I mean, you think it's far-fetched, but it's not. I believe in some countries this is just a normal thing, probably. Who knows?
Yeah.
And then for some reason, these guys who run that website come and screw the freaking pistols on his hands, and now he's in the game.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. And it's crazy, visually crazy, a lot of over-the-top action. You've got Samara Weaving in it. She's just a killing machine in this movie. Yeah. Apparently she has a story in it. I didn't really care about it because it was just a crazy looking movie with a crazy story that I love, and at the end of the day, I love the movie. So Guns Akimbo. Daniel Radcliffe is having an amazing year. At least someone.
Yeah. Okay, so next, the last movie I'm gonna talk about is Vivarium. Now listen to me, guys. This movie is dope. I love this movie. It's so well written. It's so well directed. It's very unsettling. It's very creepy. It's very creepy. I think that the actor who plays the son in this movie should burn in hell.
Oh yeah, he should.
At least the sound designer for the kid. So yeah, let's say that. That guy's evil. But I think that Imogen Poots and Jesse Eisenberg are really good in this movie. And
bless you. What did you say?
What?
Imogen Poots. I said bless you. I'm kidding. By the way, I'm kidding. The comments don't kill me.
But yeah, it's a really good movie. I know that if anybody will go and check it out now, everybody will hate it. I don't care. I loved the movie. It's probably my favorite movie of the year so far. It's so well made. It's just the visuals and just how the entire movie looks like. I mean, the environment looks like it's made out of Play-Doh. It looks like Lazy Town. And I think it's just dope, dope,
Yeah,
and I
it's a
freaking adore
really
it.
strange movie. Yes, it is a really strange movie, and most of the people who watch just, I don't know, let's say mainstream movies, they're not gonna love this. But I liked it as well, not as much as you did, but I liked it enough to say that. I don't know if I want to see it again because I was really disturbed by some
No.
images in that movie, especially the kid and the whole that guy that was dropping them off. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vivarium, Jesse Eisenberg, Imogen Poots, not bless you now. But, yeah,
How
really
dare
good.
you?
And the last movie on my list, some would call it a TV movie for some reason. I don't know why, but it was on HBO, original HBO production, not on HBO Max. Or is it? I don't know. There's so many streaming services. I don't really follow anymore.
Yeah.
Bad Education. Bad freaking Education. Starring Hugh Jackman, Allison Janney, and a lot of other people that I don't really know the names of. But it is directed by the guy who did. Oh my gosh. What his name? What is his name? Oh,
You know the
I'm
guy,
blanking.
the guy who made
The guy, yeah, the guy. Did he? No, wasn't the guy who directed Tully. No, he wasn't that the guy. Anyway, you can tell me in the comments down below, or maybe I will put it on the screen because I don't remember it. But yeah, Bad Education. It is about, I think, the biggest school corruption ever, or something like that, in America. And it's not just about. It really shows how school system in America can be used for your own good, not for students, people who are attending the school, but to really just use it and get the money and do what they want. But at the end of the day, the bad guys get what they deserve. So it was a really awesome performance by Hugh Jackman. I would put him for an Oscar if you ask me, but because it's a TV movie, I don't know. It's not eligible for it. I don't really care. He should be nominated for this movie at least. He should be because that was the only good movie this year. But yeah, not a lot of people have seen it, probably because it was really badly promoted for some reason. HBO didn't do a really good job. I think this movie should have been out last year, but it came out this year. But yeah, really very well performed, very well directed. Dialogue is awesome, and it's a really nice showcase of what school system in America looks like.
Corey Finley.
Corey Finley, what he directed?
Thoroughbreds.
Directed it. Oh yeah, Thoroughbreds. Okay, yeah, that movie with Anya Taylor-Joy.
That one.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so that was it. Our lists for the best movies of 2020 in no particular order. Share your favorite movies in the comments down below. Thank you, Matits, for being here and listing your movies. I know you can now go back to sleep if you want.
Oh yeah, thank God.
But thank you for being here. All the links for his channels, for Little Point, not for whatever he said in the
Extraction
middle.
movie reaction.
No,
It's
I'm
in
not
two
gonna
parts.
put Extraction
It's
reaction.
in 2 parts. It came out a couple of
I'm not
months
gonna
ago.
put that in.
Go and check it out.
Watch our short movie that was actually selected for a freaking festival. So that's awesome.
Yep. Insert the thingy here.
Oh yeah,
the thingy.
it will be here. The freaking logo where we
Yeah.
got selected.
Yeah.
Selected it. What is wrong with you? What is selected it and directed?
You're drunk and dumb.
Yeah, I'm drunk and you're sleepy. Anyway, thank you for watching. And if you want to see more of this type of stuff, comment below, share, subscribe, and all of this stuff. And I see you next time.